On va le dire en français puisqu'on est au Québec. Roy Dupuis est sorti dans les médias en disant que The Revenant, le Revenant, montre d'un très mauvais œil les Québécois.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de ça?
Bah,
J'y pensais en regardant le film. Là.
Franchement, la vérité entre toi et moi j'ai juste entendu à 2 occasions dans le background, dans le film, j'ai entendu des accents québécois. Sinon, c'était tout le temps des accents français, donc québécois en devenir après la colonisation. Québécois. Après la colonisation, mais c'est donc dire que les Québécois sont très peu même introduits dans l'histoire. Et puis je trouve que, en fin de compte, tous les Blancs sont mal montrés. Ils sont pas mal crottés dans le film.
It just feels to me like the problem with The Revenant is more in terms of the story structure and the fact that it becomes a very simple revenge flick.
Yeah. It's the whole choreography of the film, between the camera and the actors. It's some kind of magic going on. I don't know. I don't know how they did it.
The film is very calculated. And maybe we feel it as the audience somewhere. We feel the calculation somewhere.
Everything is a danger. Nature is a danger, the weather, the other characters. There's no one, you know, you fear everybody in their own tribe. Yeah, exactly. You know, you can't trust anybody. Yeah. Plus, you can't trust other tribes, of course. So it creates this context for a lot of conflict, which is great for a good story. That makes it super engaging.
Alejandro Iñárritu's The Revenant. Wow, we just came out. Jason, what did you think?
I thought it was great, but it also, the whole time I was thinking about the same thing about this director, is that I never feel, it's the same thing I had with Birdman, it's the same thing I had with every one of his films. It's like there's like a layer that I don't feel through. I don't get to cry. Every shot is brilliant. It's like incredible, the story, survival story. But even the performances, they feel like pasted on. I don't get in. I'm looking at a performance. I'm not like being transporté, you know?
It's just superbly shot. The cinematography is amazing. The pacing and the editing are just brilliant. And the bear attack scene, which honestly, I really, really felt sucked in. In a way, it's true. There's kind of this wall between you and the character. It's not, you're not living the story. They're living it, you know? So it's true that you don't always get that connection with the characters. I'll give that to you, but I mean, for me still, there's just so many things to love about this film.
I agree with you.
And, you know, here at this is called Film Freaks, you know? This is for people who want to go to the cinema and live the cinematic experience, and it's definitely a film that I would recommend to go see in theaters.
Yeah, because every frame is, the camera's always moving, it's always dancing, and it's just, if there was an Oscar for choreography, this one would win it hands down. It's the best choreographed shots you can possibly imagine. I mean, can you believe it sometimes that, I don't know, it's like, it's magic. You can be on Leo's face, nice and tight, then you turn around, you see like what he's looking at, then you turn back to him, he jumps onto the horse, we're talking about an animal, starts going with the horse, the camera's still following him, there's Indians shooting arrows left and right, the camera follows him down. I don't know how they do that.
So yeah, there was just so much to love about the movie. Like, frankly, you're right about the coldness a bit of the characters, and it's tough to identify with them, but still, Tom Hardy and DiCaprio were fantastic, heart-wrenching human story.
Exactly,
still,
yet somehow I'm not feeling it. I don't know what it is, it's a weird thing. So just because of that, I'd go for 3 out of 4.
Okay, well,
personally.
It's funny because I would also give the film 3 stars and a strong recommendation to see it in theaters.
Yeah, you have to see it in the theaters though, that's for sure.